Good morning, students. Well, I hope everyone are doing good in this situation. Okay, students. Shortly means in this week you are going to write. You are going to face a first unit test. So what we have discussed so far. So once again we will revise the first chapter. So just like a revision. Okay, students. As we know that we have discussed about our first lesson in EVS, the family and relationship. So on the basis of this concept, we are going to revise once again. Okay, well, students, I will move towards the lesson. First, the meaning. What is the meaning of a family? So family is a small unit. Family is a small unit in our society. Society means we know we have villages, we have a town, we have district, we have state, we have the entire country. So together we used to call a society. So in this big entire society, our family is a small unit. Our family is a very small unit. Just like our own example, our own family, your family members. Yes. So this is about family. Okay, students, in your textbook, so there is an example. There is an example regarding the family. A student called Bhavana, she is introducing about her family and the family members, her brother, about her father, mother, the occupation of the father, and she also introduced about her relatives and where she is from. All those things she has introduced. So like that, we have assigned SLS and we have given HLA also. So in that work, we have given just make a list of your own family and family members and the relationship, the status between you and the relationship. So all these activities I have given. I hope all these work became helpful for you. Like Bhavana's family, she introduced her family, and there was an examples regarding India, independent of India. So when India declared as independent from British rule, when India became independence, okay. So India declared as independent from the British rule, as we know that August 15th, 1947. August 15, 1947. Recently we have celebrated our Independence Day, a national festival. So regarding this also we learned in this lesson. So here Bhavana's grandparents, means Bhavana's grandfather, he explained about his life history, where he born and from where he came to India. So all those informations. So here while he was explaining or sharing his life history, so we learned something about the new terms, that is migration. That is migration. Migration means shifting from a place to place, students. Migration means a shifting from one place to another place for a reason. It may be for work, or it may be for time being or studies, okay, or for permanently for settlements. So all those informations includes. So shifting from a place to place. So here Bhavana's grandfather shared his experience. First he was in Lahore, present day Pakistan. It was before independent. Pakistan was also a part of India. So we used to call subcontinent. So he was from Lahore. So when India became independent, so there was a partition between India and Pakistan. So Pakistan renamed as separate country, and many people from Pakistan, those who willed to stay in India, they migrated from Pakistan to India. So like that, many people from India, they also moved towards Pakistan. So there was a migration between India and Pakistan. So Bhavana's grandparent was in Lahore, so he shifted to means migrated to India. So all these informations we have learned in first lesson. Okay, well, I will move towards the migration. As I told you just now, migration means a shifting from place to place. Shifting from a place to place. So some words associated to a shifting from place to place. So those are immigration and transfer. Immigration and transfer. Okay. So we know that what is the meaning of migration. So moving from one place to another place for a reason. So like that. Transfer. Transfer also it is a movement. It is also a movement from a place to place. For example, best example, you know the concept of TC. If you want to join a school, it is a document required for admission purpose. TC means transfer certificate. Transfer means you are transferring from one school to another school, means one learning center to another learning center. Like that, a person will move from one place to another place for learning or to work. Okay, so it is movement. Transfer means movement from place to place. Like that, immigration. What is the meaning of immigration? So compared to migration and transfer, this term is totally different. So what is the meaning of immigration? So once again, immigration is also a process of shifting. It is also a process of shifting from place to place. But here, a person, he will move from one place to another place for permanent settlement. For a permanent settlement. So after moving, he is not going to go anywhere. He won't move once again. But in migration, the people keep on moving from one place to another place. There is no permanent settlements in migration and transfer. But in immigration, we can expect a permanent settlement. Okay, after shifting from one place to another place, a person or a group of people, they won't go for another place. They will settle wherever they are. So it is called immigration. Okay, students. So far we have discussed all these things in first lesson. So I will move further. Please hold on. Well, students, next I will move towards learning in a family. Learning in a family. As you know that we learn many things in our family. Yes. So suppose to say our home is the first school before our formal education. We will learn many things in our family. Just hold on. So I am talking about the learning in the family. So informal education. Informal education means so discipline, some basic manners, so respect, how to give respect, and communication. So these are the main things we are going to learn in a family. So being at home. So before our formal education, we will learn many things. So as an informal in our home. So it is called so learning, the process of learning in being in our family. Okay, so discipline, you know the concept of discipline. How to be, so having a haircut properly, wearing clean clothes, taking bath, some basic things, and how to give respect to your parents, your family members, neighbors, and communication. One of the important, the way of our talking. Communication means exchanging of informations or talking with others. Okay. We will use many devices for communication purpose. Sometimes we will talk orally. Sometimes we will use mobile phones. We write letters. We will write. So we will give greeting cards on special occasions. We will send greeting cards. So nowadays we are using technologies to send greeting cards. Yes, we will use GIF. We will use photo clippings. We use social medias like WhatsApp, Facebook, all those things to be in touch with our family members and friends. So in the way, this is the way of communication. Okay. So these are the things we are going to learn in our family. So before learning in a school. And what are our responsibilities? Being a family member, what is our responsibilities? One of the important concept. So first is caring of our parents. caring of our parents and loving family members and loving our parents. Okay. Next, we should not hurt our family members. We should not hurt our family members. So never hurt the feelings of our parents and elders and family members, whether the brother or sister, mother, father, or parents, okay, or cousins, whoever it may be. So those who are in family. Okay. So this is about the process of learning and the responsibilities, duties and responsibilities. And one more important, the relationship. The relationship means it is a status between us and others. So within our community, within our family. Okay. So regarding this, we have given HLA. So just make to make a list. So once again, just make a list of you and compare the relatives. Write the name of the relatives and compare what is the status of relationship between you and your family members. Okay, students. So this is about the revision, the first lesson, the family and the relationship. Once again, please go through your textbook and do the formative assessment which is given in your textbook. It has been given, the SL has been given already. Just go through it. If you find any difficulties, just call us. We are here to help you. Hope this class is going to satisfy you. Thank you. All the best for your test.